I know. I know. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to catch you guys up because I know I have been gone for a minute. It was not deliberate, it was not intentional, but I am not going to tell you any lies. With what I had going on for the month of December, my life has been hectic. I have been running like mad, and especially after going permanent, I turned around and had to work industry. I'll explain what industry is in a little bit. So this video is not going to be completely about makeup, but I do want to address some things that I did get and some other things that I want to just show you guys, so that way you know products that I'm currently working with and currently using, although I said I wasn't going to, get some products from the Patrick Starrr collection. I wound up getting some, and I will tell you why when I get into industry. So with that being said, let's get into this. Welcome if you are new here. And again, thank you for your patience for my subscribers that have been here. Y'all gonna have to start sharing these videos or something, because you know, I'm doing a whole lot for 30 something views. So you know what I'm saying? Let's get popping. So as you guys can see, I am here with a 5-minute face on, and for me a 5-minute face is foundation, put a little setting powder on while I'm doing brows, a little blush, and a touch of highlight, and this is a 5-minute face. I literally ended up getting my hair cut into like kind of a bob, little pop going on here, and that's because I don't do damaged hair and I have no emotional attachment to hair. But let's get into these products that I do have, and I'm gonna tell you my thoughts on them. So first things first, I did get the, Snowball Face Bag in Gold, and what this has is a highlighter that is so bomb, and it comes with a brush also. So let me go ahead and open this so you guys can see I have not opened any of these things because it's not Christmas yet, right? Adorable gold bag, has some shimmer, it says MAC on the tag here. And once you open this, you get this highlighter, and this is Whisper of Gilt, G-I-L-T, not guilt as in guilty. And here she is. Oh my goodness. I have to cover this mirror so I don't blind you guys. Do you guys see that? This highlight is so gorgeous. I don't even know if I'm going to use it. I'm lying. I'm going to use this highlighter. No lies. But you guys have to remember, these only come out in December and the holiday and whatnot. And once they're gone, they're gone. So I hope you guys aren't sleeping on trying to get holiday sets from MAC, because a lot of things are sold out. That also includes this brush that is covered here. And this brush is part of the new line. I'm trying to get it out of this plastic. This thing is a pain in the ass. But it's part of the new brush collection, because if you did not know, MAC Cosmetics will be doing away with the current brushes and moving into synthetic brushes. So basically it's a nice fan shape. It's not very wide, which allows you to kind of swerve that highlight on without it being excessive. Unless you like excessive, then you can do that. But these are like super soft fibers. They give the right amount of pull of color. So I was excited about this. The only thing I'm not a fan of is the short handle. They could have, I mean, this bag is pretty big. They actually could have put a full-size brush in here, but I get it. It's for the compact purposes. I got this for gratis, which is the Rose Gold Compact eyeshadow compact that came out for the holiday collection with MAC. Also, as you guys know, it has the MAC tag here, and it does come with a dual-ended shadow brush, and these are the colors. So it's very warm. You have a highlighter color, a soft brown color. This color, highlighter color, soft brown color. This color is almost a silverish rose metallic, and then you have like a rose gold metallic, a pretty like chocolate brown, and then you have a deeper brown. So this is the warmer palette of the two that came out. And the other palette's more cool. So of course those are still in stock, and this is the brush that it comes with. Like I said, again, synthetic. This is a nice one to pack on color. And then you have a shadow brush that'll help you blend out. The brush is actually a little flat, if you guys can see that. But this comes with this compact, which obviously, you know, is for on the go. You just gotta slap a nice little eye on and go. And so I am going to go ahead and start talking about some things that I have been doing, because that's going to introduce the other products that I want to talk about in this video. After I went permanent with MAC, You guys, I put that on my previous video, so if you have not watched that video, go ahead and go back. That was way back on like December 5th, so you have plenty of time to catch up to today. But I was working my last 2 shifts at another store, and then I was pretty much voluntold that I'm going to be working industry. And what industry is amongst MAC Cosmetics is basically 6 to 8 really big shows that they do in major cities such as Los Angeles, New York, and obviously the very last stop was Las Vegas. I was selected to perform, and so what happens during that, they of course book this whole stage, they have performances going on throughout the day, and you were literally just working between, you know, obviously doing makeup application, makeup demos, full faces, moving forward and selling product. You are doing this for 3 days straight for 8+ hours at any given time. And this was my first time ever working industry. So for me, this was a first time experience even after freelancing with MAC for 2 years. And what I gained from that, number one, is of course some more speed in doing makeup, because I don't even feel like I had time after application. I literally had to, clean my brushes, and then was literally being assigned somebody else to do another look. And it was like, geez, can my brushes dry first? But honey, when I say these applications are rolling in, they're rolling in, because obviously this is MAC Cosmetics offering, a free eyeshadow application, free skin demo. These are things that people are, hesitant to pay for, but want to stand in a long line to wait to get for free. So I'll leave that at that. Industry events are pretty much things that artists are hand selected to do. Definite plus to have on your resume that you've done it, because from what I understand, even the people who have been with MAC 15+ years, they stated, hey, if you can work industry, you can do anything, because industry is always just crazy apparently. And you got to remember, you also have a handful of products that are spread out in a couple of tables or whatnot, with chairs set up everywhere, and then sometimes you have to stand up and do the makeup application. So you are really having your skill set tested in more ways than one, whether it's using what you have to create a certain look, or of course the hustle of trying to find something to create the look comes into play too. But it's nice when you have teammates that are there to help you out, or just have some tips that help you move a little quicker, or just complete your look in a timely fashion. So that was something that I did learn during industry, was, like I said, a little more speed, and also learning to just work with what I had. During this time, of course, they're pushing the new Patrick Starrr release. So they had some of the palettes out and whatnot. And you guys, if you follow my Instagram, I did put a video out where I was like, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna buy any of them, because they look very basic business. And I didn't know if I wanted to spend money on something like that. But during industry, they had obviously some of the Patrick Starrr products out. They had the line out, they had the lip colors, they had the eyeshadows, and of course the setting powder as well. And though I had already gotten the setting powder, because that was something that I said I was going to get, I hadn't tried the shadows, only because, like I said, the color selection was very basic business. So I ended up getting it. Now this is the packaging on it. It's very gorgeous. It's a holographic with raised Patrick Starrr signature on it. And this is the Goal Getter palette. Here we are. These are the colors. I'm going to open this up. So yes, though the colors were very similar, are similar, of these colors, there is one new color. So you have soft brown, Swiss chocolate, amber lights, and I'm into it. So these are the colors, and this is kind of like a reddish tone. Very, very nice, and something that you literally can wear daily. Like even with this, I could do this with a look. But upon using this during industry, they have reformulated their shadows. It feels like back to what it used to be, where the colors were just ridiculously pigmented. They're soft and buttery. The color payoff on them is nice, and they blend out like a dream. These are just super nice, and I'm glad I did pick this up, because this is a palette that I know I will use. I didn't know if I wanted the cool palette, but I think if I get my discount on it, I might go ahead and cop it. Might do a giveaway. Who knows? Because during industry, again, there wasn't a whole lot of selection of colors, because we really only had like this palette, the Patrick Starrr palettes, and really, you know, a couple of blushes and things to work with. So we were creating, and the beautiful thing was with so many artists on the floor, and I'm not saying, oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. There were artists that were flown in from San Diego, from Colorado, from other locations in California and whatnot. They were flown in so that they could help with industry. That's how big the event is, because there's a lot of people there. And these were products that we had to work with. So you had to work with them a lot, and I ended up falling in love with the formula of that shadow. It was really nice. This is Patrick's powder. So it has a signature here with MAC at the low. You can see that. Silver top. And this one has the peach tone color. It's not open yet because I haven't started using it, but I've used it before, obviously. It has the peach tone similar to Too Faced Peach, the Peach Perfect Setting Powder. It has that obviously without the smell. It's finely milled, similar to like how Beauty Bakeries is as well, but obviously different formulas. This one I find the milling to be fine enough that, again, similar to the Too Faced powder, just about anybody can pull it off because it has a soft peach color opposed to too much yellow or the white translucent that I don't use personally. But yeah, they're just amazing products. I've got Pat McGrath. And this is the Lust for Everything kit. So this has all of the lipsticks and all of the glitters for the lip so that you can recreate bomb looks. I think the most recognized look that everybody was talking about was the red lip with the glitter that Naomi Campbell had wore for that award show. That's what made this launch. And I love that she has these sequins in here. That's like authentic love. So it's 6 lipsticks, gloss, and then a microfine glitter, like 3 glitters and then 1 pigment that's like gold. So you can create a ton of lip looks with this, and it is just bomb. Like, I don't even want to open this, but I know I'm gonna have to pop this open to get the lip popping. So yeah, this is the latest and the greatest, and that's the latest and the greatest that's been going on with me. There hasn't been really anything else going on. Because we're closing out the year, there are some things that I am gonna say that I wanna make sure that we're all on the same page about. This is your year, you know what I'm saying, year end reminder that, you know, no matter where you are in your life at any given point, things are subject to change, and you may, you know, go forward, you may go backwards, you may stay still, but ultimately what you do is going to be the biggest determining factor of what happens for you. You do not have to wait for the new year to drop any dead weight, and that includes people, jobs, you know, just things that ultimately are not serving you any good purpose when it boils down to. And I know some people feel like, oh, how do you feel like people are dead weight? People can be dead weight too if they're trying to sit in a stagnant place with you. I have chosen to let some people go in my life, and it's not because they've done something deliberately negative to me. It's just that them being in my life is not allowing me to reach the full potential that I want to reach in all areas of my life. Example, I'm not sitting around waiting for a man to decide if he wants to be with me. If you want to be with me, you'll be with me. You're not going to have 1,001 excuses of why you can't do something, or, you know, these are things that people deal with all the time. And I'm just explaining in a sense that's very relatable. I'm not going to sit in a job that has made it clear that they don't want me to progress any further than where I am, or are constantly putting me in a position to not be able to progress any further than what I am. With all the good things that have happened to me over the course of the past year and quarter that I've been in Las Vegas, I'm not gonna mess that up by trying to hold on to things or people that are not for me, that are not helping me move forward in my journey, that don't want to move forward in my journey and want to remain stagnant. You know what I mean? And I'm not dealing with anybody who wants to be wishy-washy with me, pick and choose when they want to interact with me, pick and choose what information they want to share with me. You know, those kind of things, you know, if we call ourselves friends or we call ourselves close, then we need to behave with one another like we are close. And that's something that I am definitely taking into my new year. I refuse to let dead weight sit around me, you know, and that's regardless of the history. That's regardless of the length of time that I've known you. You know, I'm in a situation where, you know, I need to know exactly where people stand and exactly where I stand with people. That way, the best move that's going to help both parties involved happens. And it's that simple. So with that being said, ladies, and probably a handful of gents that watch, if you guys have any suggestions, as mentioned beforehand in the previous video, or things that you want to see, even a 5-minute face. If you want to learn how to do a 5-minute face, I can do that too. Let me know in the comment section below or shoot me a message. You guys know how it goes. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. It will likely be next year. So I want to wish you all a happy holiday and wish you a wonderful new year and a prosperous one on that. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.